Part 5 Epistles, 4th Series. Note: before leaving for the USA, Swamiji used to change his name very often. In earlier years, he signed as Narendra or Naren, then for some time as Vividishananda or Sachidananda. But for the convenience of the readers, these volumes use the more familiar name Vivekananda. Epistles 1. To Sri Pramadadas Mitra, Bagh Bazar, Calcutta, 28th November 1888. Dear Sir, I have received the book of Panini which you so kindly sent me. Please accept my gratitude for the same. I had an attack of fever again, hence I could not reply to you immediately. Please excuse. I am ailing much. I am praying to the Divine Mother to keep you happy physically and mentally. Your servant, Vivekananda. 2. To Sri Pramadadas Mitra, Baranagar, 22nd February 1889. Dear Sir, I had intended to go to Varanasi and I planned to reach there after visiting the birthplace of my master. But unluckily, on the way to that village, I had an attack of high fever followed by vomiting and purging, as in cholera. There was again fever after 3 or 4 days, and as the body is now so weak that I can barely walk even 2 steps, I have been compelled now to give up my previous intention. I do not know what is God's will, but my body is quite unfit for treading on this path. Anyway, the body is not everything. Recovering my health after a few days here, I entertain the hope of visiting you there. The will of Vishveshwara, the Lord of the universe, will prevail, whatever that may be. You also kindly bless me. My respects to you and brother Jnanananda. Your servant, Vivekananda. 3. To Sri Pramadadas Mitra, Bagh Bazar, Calcutta, 21st March 1889. Respected Sir, it is several days since I received your last letter. Please excuse the delay in replying, which was due to some special reasons. I am very ill at present. There is fever now and then, but there is no disorder in the spleen or other organs. I am under homeopathic treatment. Now I have had to give up completely the intention of going to Varanasi. Whatever God dispenses will happen later on, according to the state of the body. If you meet Brother Jnanananda, please tell him not to be held up there in expectation of my coming. My going there is very uncertain. My regards to you and Jnanananda. Yours sincerely, Vivekananda. 4. To Sri Pramadadas Mitra, Shimla, Calcutta, 14th July 1889. Respected Sir, I was very glad to get your letter. In such circumstances, many give the advice to incline towards the worldly life. But you are truthful and have an adamantine heart. I have been highly comforted by your encouraging and cheering words. My difficulties here have almost come to a close. Only I have engaged the services of a broker for the sale of a piece of land, and I hope the sale will be over soon. In that case, I shall be free from all worry and shall at once go straight off to you to Varanasi. Your servant, Vivekananda. 5. To Sri Pramadadas Mitra, Bagh Bazar, Calcutta, 4th June 1890. Dear Sir, I got your letter. There is no doubt that your advice is very wise. It is quite true that the Lord's will prevail. We also are spreading out here and there in small groups of 2 or 3. I also got 2 letters from Brother Gangadhar. He is at present in the house of Gagan Babu suffering from an attack of influenza. Gagan Babu is taking special care of him. He will come here as soon as he recovers. Our respectful salutations to you. Your servant, Vivekananda. P.S. Abhedananda and others are all doing well. V. 6. To Sri Haridas Viharidas Desai, Baroda, 26th April 1892. Dear Divanji Sahib, very happy to receive your kind letter even here. I had not the least difficulty in reaching your house from the station of Nadiad. And your brothers, they are what they should be, your brothers. May the Lord shower his choicest blessings on your family. I have never found such a glorious one in all my travels. Your friend Mr. Manibhai has provided every comfort for me. But as to his company, I have only seen him twice, once for a minute, the other time for 10 minutes at the most when he talked about the system of education here. Of course, I have seen the library and the pictures of Ravi Verma, and that is about all worth seeing here. So I am going off this evening to Bombay. My thanks to the Divanji here, or to you, for his kind behavior. More from Bombay. Yours in affection, Vivekananda. P.S. At Nadiad, I met Mr. Manilal Nanubhai. He is a very learned and pious gentleman, and I enjoyed his company much. 7. To Sri Haridas Viharidas Desai. Elappa Balaram's house, care of Thakur of Limdi, Neutral Line, Pune, 15th June 1892. Dear Devanji Sahib, it is a long time since I heard from you. I hope I have not offended you any way. I came down with the Thakur Sahib of Mahabaleshwar and I am living here with him. I would remain here a week or two more and then proceed to Rameshwaram via Hyderabad. Perhaps by this time every hitch has been removed from your way in Junagadh, at least I hope so. I am very anxious to learn about your health, especially that sprain, I saw your friend the Surti tutor to the Prince of Bhavnagar. He is a perfect gentleman. It was quite a privilege to make his acquaintance. He is so good and noble-natured a man. My sincerest greetings to your noble-minded brothers and to our friends there. Kindly send to Mr. Nanubhai my earnest good wishes in your letter home. I hope you would gratify me by a speedy reply. With my sincerest respects and gratitude and prayers for you and yours, I remain, yours faithfully, Vivekananda. 8. To Sri Haridas Viharidas Desai, Bombay, 1892. Dear Devanji Sahib, the bearer of this letter, Babu Akshaya Kumar Ghosh, is a particular friend of mine. He comes of a respectable family of Calcutta. I found him at Khandwa, where I made his acquaintance, although I knew his family long before in Calcutta. He is a very honest and intelligent boy and is an undergraduate of the Calcutta University. You know how hard the struggle is in Bengal nowadays, and the poor boy has been out in search of some job. Knowing your native kindness of heart, I think I am not disturbing you by asking and entreating you to do something for this young man. I need not write more. You will find him an honest and hard-working lad. If a single act of kindness done to a fellow creature renders his whole life happy, I need not remind you that this boy is a patra, a person quite deserving of help, noble and kind as you are. I hope you are not disturbed and troubled by this request of mine. This is the first and the last of its kind, and made only under very peculiar circumstances. Hoping and relying on your kind nature, I remain, yours faithfully, Vivekananda. 9. To Sri Haridas Viharidas Desai, Bombay, 22nd August, 1892. Dear Devanji Sahib, I am very much gratified on receiving your letter, especially as that is the proof that you have the same kindness towards me. About the kindness and gentlemanliness of your friend Mr. Bederkar of Indore and of the Dakshinis in general, the less said the better. But of course there are Dakshinis and Dakshinis. And I would only quote to you what Shankar Pandurang wrote me at Mahabaleshwar on my informing him that I had found shelter with the Limdi Thakur. I am so glad to learn that you have found Limdi Thakur there, else you would have been in serious troubles, our Maratha people not being so kind as the Gujaratis. So kind? Heaven and hell. I am very glad that your joint has now been nearly perfectly cured. Kindly tell your noble brother to excuse my promise breaking, as I have got here some Sanskrit books and help too to read, which I do not hope to get elsewhere, and am anxious to finish them. Yesterday I saw your friend, Mr. Manasukharam, who has lodged a sannyasin friend with him. He is very kind to me, and so is his son. After remaining here for 15 to 20 days, I would proceed toward Rameshwaram, and on my return would surely come to you. The world really is enriched by men high-souled, noble-minded, and kind like you. The rest are only as axes which cut at the tree of youth of their mothers, as the Sanskrit poet puts it. It is impossible that I should ever forget your fatherly kindness and care of me. And what else can a poor fakir like me do in return to a mighty minister but pray that the giver of all gifts may give you all that is desirable on earth, and in the end, which may he postpone to a day long ahead, may take you in his shelter of bliss and happiness and purity infinite. Yours, Vivekananda. P.S. One thing that I am very sorry to notice in these parts is the thorough want of Sanskrit and other learning. The people of this part of the country have for their religion a certain bundle of local superstitions about eating, drinking, and bathing, and that is about the whole of their religion. Poor fellows, Whatever the rascally and wily priests teach them, all sorts of mummery and tomfoolery as the very gist of the Vedas and Hinduism, mind you, neither these rascals of priests nor their forefathers have so much as seen a volume of the Vedas for the last 400 generations. They follow and degrade themselves. Lord help them from the Rakshasas in the shape of the Brahmins of the Kali Yuga. I have sent a Bengali boy to you. Hope he would be treated kindly. 10. To Sri Haripada Mitra, Margaon, 1893. Dear Haripada, I just now received a letter from you. I reached here safe. I went to visit Panjim and a few other villages and temples nearby. I returned just today. I have not given up the intention of visiting Gokarna, Mahabaleshwar, and other places. I start for Dharwar by the morning train tomorrow. I have taken the walking stick with me. Dr. Yagdekar's friend was very hospitable to me. Please give my compliments to Mr. Bhate and all others there. May the Lord shower his blessings on you and your wife. The town of Panjim is very neat and clean. Most of the Christians here are literate. The Hindus are mostly uneducated. Yours affectionately, Sachidananda.